What's good, family? It's your girl, Nah Motivate. Now listen, shout out to my homie Baggy because he definitely gave me that nickname because he's like, yo, nah, you really be motivating niggas now. I'm gonna start calling you that. So I start running with it. So we jagging Nah Motivate, you feel me? Because that's all I want to do. This video is figuring out who you truly are. Like, do you really know yourself? Like, do you really know who you really are? Or are you just conforming to what society wants you to be? Oh, that was deep. Do you really know who you are, or are you just conforming to who society wants you to be? And I know I had a hard time growing up really just trying to understand who I was as a person and just understand what I truly liked and not, and I basically not try to live my life for other people. A lot of times we do that. We may do something just to appease our parents or appease our partner if we're in a relationship or whatever that you may not really want to do. And I'm here to say, do you know who you truly are? Like, that's what you need to do. You need to figure out who you truly are before you can do anything in this world, because you need a solid foundation. Because if you know yourself, you're gonna know what you're gonna stand for. You're gonna know what you're gonna tolerate. You're gonna know what you truly like and what you're really willing to put up with. I feel like a lot of us don't really truly know who we are, and I feel like a lot of us are scared to really get to know the real us, because society may feel like that you're weird, or they may not really accept you in a sense. Like me, I like being weird, you feel me? Like, I like talking about certain topics, I like talking about certain things, but at the same time I just know that I'm being true to myself, and those that love it, they're gonna love me for me, and those that don't, it's maybe I'm just not your cup of tea. It's okay. And I feel like a lot of people are really scared to like truly express themselves, or really scared to just venture out and do things just to figure out what they truly what they truly like and what they truly desire, because of, like I said, society standards to what you should be doing, the norm or whatever. And I'm here to say, listen, do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, you are living for you. I'm gonna say that one more time. Do what makes you happy. You are living for you, not no one else. And I'm happy that I instilled this in my mind at a young age, because I'm African, so my mom wanted me to go to college, and I ain't tried my hardest, but I just knew that it wasn't for me, so I just went my own path. And I'm happy that I did that, because I didn't want to end up unhappy with a career choice that I only did to appease my mom or whatnot. So, because at the end of the day, I'm living for now. I don't know about y'all, I don't know who y'all living for, but I'm living for now. Like, anything that I do, I'm gonna make sure that I genuinely chose to do it, because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, is my opinions and really what I want out of life. Because at the end of the day, bro, what I'm gonna keep saying is, let me put the camera up a little bit, you are exactly where you need to be. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell everybody this: really focus on getting to know yourself, getting to learn yourself all over again. Do some shadow work. Shadow work is important. And it's so crazy, I was talking to my brother earlier today. Shout out to my bestie E or whatever. I was telling him about like this shadow book journal I seen on TikTok. It's going viral or whatever. And even things like that, just doing a little shadow work to just figure out why is it that you act a certain way when it comes to certain things, and just figuring out like certain people, like why do you get triggered by a certain reaction, certain just really figuring out who you truly are. Like, I feel like people are genuinely scared to be themselves, because they want to fit in. They want to fit in certain groups. They want to fit in certain genres, and they really want to be loved in a sense. And I realize the older you get, the more I realize it's okay if you stand out. At the same time, I'm not trying my hardest to stand out, if that makes sense. Because I see some people, in my opinion, who I feel like, oh dear, they just doing the extraness because they probably want to stand out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I realize they're just being themselves unapologetically. So it's like the same thing with me. I may feel like they doing, mad extra shit just to stand out. But then same thing with me. Somebody could think, oh, now he's doing this because she's trying to be different or whatever. And actually, like, this is really who I am. So at the end of the day, truly figure out who you are. Like, it took me damn near 33 years to figure out what I want to do with myself, as far as being serious, creating a foundation, and just really wholeheartedly giving it my all. And I really had to like tap in to figure out what I wanted out of life, not what everybody else wanted, but what Nawe wants out of life. Not I'm trying to appease nobody, but really just trying to make myself happy, my soul happy. And I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to find myself. I still feel like I'm still finding myself, because there's certain things that I'm learning that, okay, I'm not trying to tolerate certain certain situations, you know, certain friendships or whatever the case may be. And I'm really learning what I truly want out of life, what I truly want out of friendships, relationships. It all comes down to really me just really ultimately knowing what I want, really knowing myself, and really knowing my worth in a sense. Because I feel like once you truly know who you are, you're gonna set certain standards for yourself, and then you're gonna ultimately know your worth. Because if I know that I'm charismatic, I'm caring, I'm loving, you know, I'm ambitious, and I have all these good qualities, I'm not gonna want to settle for somebody who has less, because I know my worth and I know who I truly am. So I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I desire as well. So literally everything comes down to truly knowing yourself. Do you know who you are? I'm saying it again. Do you really know who you are? If not, it's okay. You're never too old to figure out what it is you really want out of life, to figure out who you really are in life. It's never too late. Do not listen to society. Do not listen to the norm. They will trick you out your spot and have you feeling like life is over. They'll have you feeling like you're inadequate. And I'm here to tell you, all you have to do is just sit yourself down and really figure out who you truly are. And then from there, you're gonna ultimately know, you're gonna figure out like, okay, listen, I'm not settling for this, I'm not going for that. At the end of the day, I'm everything that I'm doing is gonna be done with intention. So that's my message. I hope this is not all over the place, because I had a couple a couple boosts. I ain't gonna lie, I be nervous, y'all, but listen, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna have another jewel next week. I'm gonna make sure I do these every week. The goal is to drop these every Monday, you feel me? So today is Saturday, September 16th. So I'm gonna make sure I drop this on the 18th. You feel me? You feel me? And that's it. I gotta get out of my unit. But please like, comment, share, subscribe. And it's your girl, Nara Renee. And I'm out.